What is up, people? Half Slab Bacon back with another Snapshot update. Peeps, we are in 17W47A, the next iteration of the 1.13 snapshots, and I am calling this one the snapshot that changed the world. That's right, people. Minecraft has changed forever. First, there are two very important menu options that I would like to show you guys before we get on with the show. Alright guys, so this is a very serious update. This is an update that supposedly breaks all the things. So as always, do not load this. Do not. There's a reason I created an entirely new world to play in this, and I wanted to show you one of the new features. Notice how it's warning us, don't forget to back up. We even have a screen now. It says back up and load. So if I hit this, we're going to see, bang, it has backed up. Now, it creates a backup folder in the parent directory before it goes on to backing up. And that's really the main thing I wanted to show you. In addition, we also have, I believe it was in chat, yes, command suggestions. So for the command prompts, you now have the ability to turn them on and off. All right, peeps, so let's get into the goodies. What has happened? What has changed the Minecraft world? Well, people, to put it short and sweet, those of you that didn't know, Minecraft has always had a block limit. And that has prevented them from doing stuff like giving us slabs and stairs that everybody complains they want so badly. It wasn't that they didn't want to do it or weren't capable of creating them all. It was they weren't capable of adding them all. Minecraft has always had a limit. Now, this snapshot, and this what I mentioned in the beginning of the 1.13s, was about underlying changes to the back end. They have ditched the old block ID system that caused that limit, and they are rewriting it from the ground up. Now, this is something they've been working on for years, and this is our first taste of it. Because of that, it's gonna break everything, guys, which is why I started a new world. You don't want to be loading any existing worlds in this. Even the one I used to show you the backup option, the menu, I created a manual backup before I did that, just in case. That's how risky loading anything in this is. I checked out the bug tracker, and believe you me, the list of bugs just keep rolling in. That's why they use snapshots for this stuff, guys, so don't load your worlds. First example I have for you, look at our Minecraft ink sac. Now you'll notice it's just listed as Minecraft ink sac now. It is no longer listed as one of the dyes. That's because they have rewritten and they're not as limited. Now, let's get the technical redstone stuff out of the way because there are a couple of major changes here that I think are awesome, yet are going to break a lot of devices. And this is in the name of progress, guys, so don't get upset. Bacon's World, we're going to be running around changing a bunch of stuff. For those of you that didn't see the video about the aquatic update, we'll talk about that a bit in the stream, and we'll probably talk about it a bit in Bacon's World as well. But water is about to change in 1.14, the aquatic update. It's going to be great, but it's going to cause major redstone changes. And we have a couple more here too. So here's our anvil and our hopper. Now, first off, let me point out when I walk up to this, notice I'm raising a block. That is because these are no longer full blocks. Their hitbox has changed. You can see I can easily get in the chest not only from the top, but from underneath. Same with the hopper. This was not possible before, guys, and it's a good thing, but it's going to come with some issues. Now, here is my recommended setup for an item elevator. You see a lot of people that put the hopper directly up top. As a matter of fact, Mango did a video about loss in these item elevators and recommended increasing the size on the sides and everything. Guys, I've never lost items in my glass item elevators because I don't do that. Whoops, there. I don't put the hopper at the top. Now, this is how it needs to be done moving forward. I've tended to stick with that way before. I'm going to show you why it's important now. So because these are no longer full blocks, if you watch, you can see how that button gets stuck there for a sec. It did eventually get sucked up, but when you have multiple items, there's a chance that some will get stuck, shoot out the sides, etc. Whereas with this setup where it goes right up into the water block, isn't that interesting? Visually, we saw it get sucked into the hopper before we even saw it hit the water. So that's going to be a necessity moving forward. They've also fixed a bug, guys. Previously, we were able to do this with trapdoors and then move them into place, and they would stay in a powered state. You see that is no longer the case. That's a bug. It sucks for creative builders, but this is the reality, guys. This is the way it needs to be. Now, on to some of my favorite things. I'm going to get this out of the way here just so you don't have to stare at a big block in my hand. Look, guys! How many times have I said this should be a thing? How many times in Bacon's World have you heard me say we should have all the different colors for buttons, pressure plates, etc.? Just this one change alone is going to cause me to run throughout my world and change a whole bunch of things. Isn't it amazing? Look at it. We have them for all the colors. And something else I thought is fabulous that I just had to point out. Orientation. These are now able to be oriented based on your position, which is not how they worked before. That is fabulous. In addition to that, for creative only at the moment, and I think it'll stay this way, we have blocks with no tops, with no cutout portion. Now, this has been a thing in modded and various resource packs for a while, but they have now gone and added it. You can see dark oak bark. And as you can see, there is no log portion. If we go up, let's go up, you can see it's not underneath either. So more tools for you creative builders out there. I think that is great. And before anybody asks, all these have the exact same tick delay, and they should, guys. This should be a thing. They shouldn't complicate it by giving them all different redstone timings. Just the texture change is plenty. If you want different redstone timings, I have a phrase for you. Get good. We have devices for that already. Next, I love this one in particular. This is a blast from the past, people. Anybody that was playing back in 1.3 can remember the oak slab change. Now it's in creative. I'm sure it'll stay in creative. I doubt they'll introduce it into survival, but we have what's called a petrified oak slab here. Looks identically the same to a regular oak slab, but what this is this is our current, the oak slab. This is pre 1.3, back old school days. And what was different back then, guys? What has changed? You'll see it in a minute here. Notice I can't even light the slab. That's because those are the petrified. The center is the new. Back in the day, wooden slabs did not burn. You couldn't light them on fire and burn them out. So you can see the flame went out on the petrified. Yet on our new wood ones, it burnt them away magically. Isn't that amazing? Just another treat for you old school peeps. And this one, this is my favorite. Oh my God, peeps. Oh my God, we got to clear out some stuff here. Let's get that out of the way. We're done with that. This is my favorite. You can legit get these in survival now, I believe. I haven't even tested it yet, but this block used to be a thing, guys. They took it out of the game due to the limitations. This block used to be a thing. They took it out of the game due to the limitations. Now, the current way to get this is if we take any of these 3 blocks, and notice pick block just worked. It works in survival now too. When you place them, every single side has that, right? But when I place a block next to it and break it, I get the inside mushroom texture, which is something that has been out of the game for a long time. Now, if we go game mode, and I still don't like this, but we'll adapt. Let's switch into survival here. You can see I've got a Silk Touch Diamond Axe, and you will notice that we're legit getting the blocks in survival. Isn't that amazing? So this was a thing, but this has been gone for a very long time, and I'm excited to see it return. You can see the same applies with the red if we do it that way, and you can see, I believe, legit in survival if we do it like this. Haha! We have all the blocks back in survival, peeps. It is amazing. I am ecstatic. Couldn't be happier. Now, we need to... Why didn't it show? Oh, I'm still not used to the way this works now. Can you tell? Let's go back into creative for other purposes, and let's ditch these, and let's get our next important thing, which is going to be, we're going to want this and this and this, because we have some other changes to go over. Pumpkins, guys. Look at this. Look at this. This is a block. It has no face on it. Isn't that, see? Just straight up pumpkin. We can now see that carved pumpkin is a separate thing. And I grew them naturally in the back. I mean, this doesn't help that our jack-o'-lantern got moved, but I grew a couple so you can see they legit grow that way. So how do we get a carved pumpkin? Well, kind of like snow guys. Haha! You use shears. Now, there's something else very, very important about this, and I forgot to grab the block necessary, so we're going to have to go in and do it, guys. Let's go get it. And I think, for us technical guys out there, this is absolutely amazing. I think this is my favorite thing. Reason being, everybody out there knows how difficult it is to get golems into a tight space, right? Several golems. Well, now, watch this, peeps. No golem. No golem. Why? Because they're not carved yet. So you're actually either going to have to pre-carve, or you can place them like this and carve, and voila. Dude. Or get stuck in the block and die. You guys are idiots. Isn't that amazing? Isn't it? Okay, that's a little buggy. Probably one of the bugs that needs to be worked out. But that is a thing, peeps. That is a thing. Next. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. How many of you hate using pumpkins because you always have to have a block placed underneath? Not anymore, peeps. Not anymore. Look at that. Anybody that's been doing this a while knows you previously used to have to do that. Not anymore. Making your slime farms with pumpkins just got way easier. And pumpkins was always the preferred method, guys, because they don't count as a transparent block, so they wouldn't stop spawning. They still counted as a spawn space. That's why it was preferred. Now, another big one. Trapdoors. Fence gates. They used to require a block underneath too. Not a thing anymore. It is amazing. Next. This is gonna blow your mind, peeps. Ready? Trapdoors, or trap chests, and regular chests. We used to always have to use them like that because you couldn't put them beside each other, right? 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 Wrong. that limitation is gone. You no longer have to use trap chests to do your storage. Now, this is something here that I think they still have to work the kinks out on. If I shift, notice those didn't join up. So doing stuff like this just got a lot harder if I want to stack these, because now I'm going to have to put blocks behind, because I can't shift, and go like so to get my double chest. But this works currently for both the trap chests and the regular chests. So you can basically have any combination you want now. We can go bam, 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 bam. We could, if we place a block, let's say here and here, we could even go bam, bam. Like, isn't that amazing? Doesn't that make you warm and fuzzy inside? I think it's great. Now, we have some other changes, guys. Welcome to smooth sandstone and the newly cut sandstone. And this applies for both. Part of the block ID change, cut red sandstone, smooth red sandstone. And you'll notice for these, unlike the old school blocks, they don't have that ugly, grindy texture underneath. Another one, now this has been available in creative for a while by stacking slabs, smooth stone slabs, but now it is his own block. I hope they're going to bring this into survival as well. At the moment, it's just creative, but that is awesome. Another curious one, these look pretty much identically the same, right? But I think we're about to see a texture change with these, because we have our standard block of quartz and we have smooth quartz. Smooth quartz. I don't see a change at the moment other than the block ID, but I think we're going to see a change in future. Another one, guys, and this is nothing new, farmland has been available, but the grass path is also available. Another ID change we have, guys, you will see all of these. These are our monster blocks, have been changed to be named infested, respectively. So infested, mossy, chiseled, stone, trapped, etc. This is for a little thing in a minute. This is going to make a lot of you sad. I'm sorry to bring this news to you creative builders out there, or those that just like doing cool stuff in survival. They have changed the way beds behave. I can't put them on a single block anymore. You can probably hear my mouse. I'm trying to click. Doesn't matter if I shift or what. If I try and put it on that single block, it's not happening. We used to do this trick here, put the blocks, then put the bed, break the blocks away and put a bed underneath to get bunk beds, right? Sorry, guys. No more bunk beds in Minecraft. I'm sorry. It's a thing. And finally, I don't think this was intentional. It would be cool if they gave it to us, because people have asked for this before, but this is a debug stick. Now, you can get this by going into the give command. And if we go tab, we're going to tab again. We're going to go tab. And we're going to tab all the way down to, I guess you could just type it out. Let's just type it out. Minecraft. And we go to DE. Can see bug stick, debug stick. And you get a debug stick. You can see apparently they don't even stack. Now what this does is change orientation and block states. So I'm not even sure. Okay. This changes the block ID state, but we're not seeing a physical isn't that interesting? So oh, you could do some cool stuff with this, peeps. Oh, wow. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. Look at that. This was never possible before, right? That is cool. That is very cool. If we go like this now, oh, so updating totally destroys its state. But could we get them back if they were just single like this? Selected half bottom, shape straight, facing east. I don't even know which one we were on. Half bottom, facing north. No, it doesn't look like it. But should they decide to make this a permanent option in creative, things have really changed here, guys. Things have really changed. Wow, that was a long one, guys. I am ecstatic here. So much changed just by changing the back-end file structure. So, like I told you guys, great things. And we even got new blocks. The new trapdoors, pressure plates, and buttons, even though Dinnerbone went and stated we'd be getting new blocks. And of course, you know, the mushroom blocks that aren't new but are actually old. And the chests, people. Oh, the chest changes. I love it. 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 I can't wait till 1.13 stable hits. It's going to require a lot of work, but man, is it going to be worth it. So as always, guys, smash that like if you enjoyed this very long snapshot update. That was well worth it. To help others like yourself who might enjoy the content find this channel. And if you're new and you haven't already, hit that sub button for more videos, people. We do awesome stuff like this on the channel all the time. Thanks for watching. Bye.